Hello, I'm M Mushroom. This is Mushroom Games, and today, picking back up at my desk, not falling off the edge, and today an outing. So, perhaps today focusing on construction. I think I would like to expand my base somewhat and work on the area that is currently my first island. But today there is someone I would like to speak to. I don't know if I'm yet able to, but this gentleman is disabled. At any rate, I was under the impression that my skill levels in resource gathering might be enough to now let me speak with him. I may be correct. I will not know today. But right now, I think I have enough resources to do basically as I will, provided I try not to build anything quite too complex materially. Like, I have enough materials to build an area, not necessarily to craft everything I might want. And first, let's gather our precaution. Some torches. So, how do we want to do this? Let's take our stone platform and let's get some sticks so that we might make a ladder to the area that we have connected ourselves to. There are sticks. We can now make the ladder we so desire. And there, 52 pieces of ladder. Most excellent. And what blocks might we want to use? For the time being, let's just get out a bit of cobblestone. And then, where do we want to connect this? Over here, I'm still thinking of making a portal house, although I have looked into it further and scrolls might be optimal. So, so let's build in this direction. We're looking to even it, and so it should be 13 blocks on each side of the cobble. And we have that, so it would appear I did not accidentally build an uneven base, which is very nice. Let's throw our egg, let's hope it works. Very nice indeed. In fact, spectacular. We hop down here, we illuminate the place, we pick up our torches with something with telekinesis on it, lest we lose them into the void. And I've lost the even. Good lord. I will have to count that again. One moment. Alright, everything is sorted out as it should be. Much less interesting from the below, although we can see how some of our construction is made. Very interesting. What do we want to do here? I actually don't know. I may well have wasted a stone slab. So, here we are. And let us think for a moment. If we add another piece to that side, from which, no, that's what I meant to do. We can just make something that is interesting. That might be a good goal. Furnaces in this game misbehave. They just don't do exactly as they're instructed all the time. They sometimes fail to process resources They sometimes use... How might I say it? To avoid stumbling over my words. On occasion, they use resources poorly. Less than preferable allocation. That works. Goodness me. So we do this. We make an outline rim, perhaps jungle or birch slab. We expand in this direction should we need to, and we maybe make, if we can get clay. Yes, we can get clay, so we can make brick. We can make a little brick corner counter or shelf in each place. Put a little potted plant onto them, and just make little square rooms. Excellent. Let's pick these up and craft something. As much stone brick as we can. So here we are. If we did not have telekinesis pickaxe, I would be quite upset with myself with the way I place this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we put another line on this side, we will have what should be a square construction area. Wonderful. So now, what is our next priority? Perhaps, let's see. Let's gather some more of this. What are you doing there? There's a zombie. Hello, zombie. I don't really know why you're spawning on my island, but I really wish you wouldn't. Oh, well, that could work. Let's try jungle wood. We might need to go and do another run to the park soon. That would be interesting. So, how do we want to do this? So to begin with, I think we'll want to also get some oak wood. We collect this, mine that up, go ahead and place that there, and have it descend into this area but still be separate from it. That works. Now we need to block out 1, 2. We can break that and place jungle wood on that side. Let's hope we have enough. So perhaps instead of a second layer of stone brick, we do a plank, we do the log here rather, we do a window, and then we do planks on top and beside the window blocks. Another consideration will be what exactly we want to use for windows. Do we want to use glass blocks? Do we want to use glass panes? Do we want to use, iron bars even? If we want it to be particularly evil, we could theoretically use fences, but I think that might cause someone to gouge their eyes out, which is never the best course of events, in my personal opinion. So let's block up 2 on each of these corners. and get out some ladders to connect everything while we're under construction. Here we are. Everything is going absolutely beautifully. Framing the windows. And we can just continue through any side we should wish to after we finish this first room. We have exactly enough in that stack. And now we need to get up this ladder. Come on, ladder. You're better than this. Oh, goodness me. One moment. Now everything seems to be working. Let's place those ladders I suggested right here. This torch is somewhat out of place, but what have you. It will have to be as it is. And now we need to wonder what we want our ceiling to be. Or if we even want a ceiling. I think perhaps brick could look quite nice. But, of course, to get bricks, you need clay. And to get clay, we must venture into a new skill on the hub island. Fishing. Most excellent. Aye. So, if I recall, we'll want to come this way. Actually, no, not yet. We will not want to do that yet. We will want to first buy a fishing rod. You're a fish merchant. You sell these things. So a magnet 1 fishing rod. That's very, very interesting. And now we will not want any more of this money in our bags because there is a chance of fishing up stuff that can kill you quite quickly if you are clumsy about it. So we deposit our whole purse and now we have 8,221.6 coins in the bank. And now we don't want to go into the Colosseum, but up this way. Wait, what's this? Hello guy, what do you know? Personal bank. You can access your bank remotely. Unlock it through the Emerald Collection. Okay. That's interesting, but I don't know how we're gonna use that. We are now out here. It's telling me to talk to a fairy. But I don't want to talk to a fairy, I want to go fishing. And out here is the fishing hut. Hello, fisherman. How are you? So, you want me to fish up some clay balls? That's just what I came here to do. You want to rebuild it out of clay. But your house isn't ugly, it's very pretty, actually. Let's get some gathering. Awesome. Let us fish. We have to wait for some particles to get near our fishing bobber, and then we will have a little bob. We caught a fish. We've unlocked the raw fish collection, which we will look at in just a minute. And it would pay to point out that even though this hub island is massive, it is still a floating island in the middle of a uncaring void. Awesome. This is a very pretty area. And after all the fishing, it might be interesting to look into that ferry. I see a little walkway there that I am quite interested in. Huh. Let's get to it. There is fishing level 1. We have now unlocked the squid and treasure hunter level 1, so we get a 0.2% chance increase to finding treasure. We get a flat HP bonus, which is very interesting, and 25 coins. Let us continue. I'll look over all of the collections we unlock later on, I believe. And now, at fishing level 3, unlocking the night squid, a 0.6% increase in our treasure chance, 2 HP, and 100 coins, we have gathered the 5 clay we need for the fisherman. Here you go, sir. And now a prismarine rod. We can now fish faster and can catch prismarine shards or crystals. Very nice. Now we have yet another objective for the fisherman. Is that a new objective? Yes, okay. I understand. So, you like to fish, I see. Most ponds have different items, so you should try different places. Okay, that fits. And now, prismarine might be a very interesting accent piece. And what collections exactly have we unlocked? In fishing, the raw fish 1, a hat, a minion, very nice. The fishing bag, I guess similar to other bag items, angler items, giving bonuses to likelihood for catching sea creatures, so enchanted raw fish, higher size bags, so your typical stuff. Bait that you can use in the salmon collection, as well as a lure enchantment, shortens maximum time by 20% at lure 4. That's very nice. A speedster rod increases by 30%. Hitting a monster gives a burst of speed to you or the monster. That could change things wildly. Bait of a different variety. And salmon armor, which does not exist yet, but sounds cool. Pufferfish. There's a hat. There's an enchanted form. There's a cleave book. I wonder if it's similar to the cleave weapon. Depth Strider. There, small... Wait a moment. Was it not? I'm somewhat confused. Let's see. Medium fish... Small fishing bag. Upgrade. Versus small fishing sack. I don't know. Anyway. There's a new bait, and here we can make the first level of a bag. That's very nice. Spiked hook. A fishing rod does 20% damage more to monsters. That's very cool. another size, all of the commonplace things. A lily pad, you can make bait, you can make hats, talismans, a challenging rod, it deals damage and fishing speed increases greatly. Rod of Champions, a 60% increase, a great deal of damage, and a rather complex recipe, just resource intensive, a healing ring, and a Rod of the Legends, a 70% increased speed. And now, what's in the ink sack? Hats, bait, again, the commonplace-esque things. And an ink wand, what's that? High damage, basically. And now at last, clay. Gathering 50, you can make a clay minion. Gathering 100, you can make enchanted clay. Gathering 250, Respiration 2 book. That lets you breathe underwater 30 seconds longer. Frail 4, sea creatures start with 20% less health. That's cool. And the Farmer's Rod. You can fish up farm animals, and you have a 40% speed boost. And now, having gathered a great number of things, I will find you again once we have gathered enough resources to make a minion, and therefore be able to reliably gather bricks. I'll see you then. And we're back. It's been quite some time, and I now have 51 clay, enough to unlock the crafting recipe for the clay minion. Now, you need 80 clay and the base fishing rod, just a crafted one, in order to make the minion. And so, after visiting the bank, I'm going to show you a service that was only recently reopened over there, the bazaar. It sells trade goods. Hello, banker. I don't know exactly how much we're gonna need, so how about you just give me 1,000? Thank you. There's now 19k in my account. I traded somebody a few lily pads the other day, and what's this? Can we get you? Let's use an open hand, that helps sometimes. We can get this. I believe we can. There's a fairy soul. And this is the bazaar. Different trade goods, varying buy and sell prices, and what do we need? We need to buy instantly, and I'm looking for 29. Buy it for 147. 142, actually, I misread that. And now we should have the requisite number of clay. So we now return here, deposit all the coins we didn't use, and before we craft this minion, we will, admittedly, one moment, need to sort through our minions, because we will have to probably pick up someone before we can put it to use. I'm thinking probably the chicken minion, just because I need chicken the least actively. So, down this way. And admittedly, I could have just gone to the market in the first place, the bazaar, and not needed to collect all of this in the first place. But it was fun. So, let's go ahead and refine that. We have nowhere near enough for an upgrade. We're in here. We collect this. We can't afford an upgrade. Oh no. We don't want you out. Hello. We collect. Oh, we need to collect. Oi, and now our inventory is full. 1 second. Let's set that down. Hello, I'd like to collect all of your things. We can't afford any of your upgrades. Hello, go to you, collect, and let's pick you up. And now, our iron. But first, we've unlocked enchanted raw beef, an archery potion, and a mystery silverfish pet. So, here, we can afford an upgrade. There's tier 2. Here, we can afford an upgrade. Here is tier 2. We've unlocked iron ingot 4. And here, we collect all, and we can afford a tier 3. Can we afford a second tier 3? I'm not sure. I keep failing to open this gate. We cannot currently. So now, let's step out to our crafting table and make the illustrious clay minion, which is quite profitable, or so I've heard. So, according to the recipe, we're going to want 10 in each slot to begin with. And that's 44. I either cannot count or I'm intentionally, subconsciously failing to follow very simple steps. Some of this I'll blame on my mouse. A base fishing rod? No, I'm using the wrong tool, aren't I? I believe I am. Did I do something stupid again? Yes, probably. You want a pickaxe? Why do you want a pickaxe? I could swear it said you wanted a fishing rod. At any rate, now, clay minion. Again. Well, trying again. I'm still not quite sure if this will work, just because it keeps disagreeing with what I believed to be the recipe. We'll want to put that there. And there is clay 1. And now, to dispose of an obstinate cow that wants wheat. And, well, let's leave that plot open. And place you here, because I don't really want to break all that grass, because it took a while to trade for. Hello, clay minion. Let's, see if we have a chest for you. We do have a small storage. No, I don't want to put that there, actually. I wonder if placing that enchanted cobble breaks it. Let's not risk it. Let's just place a wool to put our storage on. Collect that. And then I will sort out my inventory. One moment. And there we are. So I'm inclined to believe that this might be a good place to end this episode. Next time, I believe it would be very interesting to look into some of the new areas that were added in a recent update, and continue working on our first room of our residence. Perhaps I might need to slide it out somewhat, because I've had the idea of making a traditional farm underneath this platform and walling it off with glass, which would of course necessitate moving this out by 3 blocks, possibly more if we wanted to have an entryway. And on from there, torches are not behaving exactly as well as I would have expected, and so I'm also encouraged to begin working in combat areas, so that by reaching the Blazing Fortress, I can hopefully gather some nether-related light sources, which would be very much helpful to continued building. But, at that note, I'll wish you a very good day, and I hope to see you again. Goodbye.